Yeah, checking in with C.J. McCollum earlier this week, it certainly was clear to me that he didn't see any ill intent on the side of Zion Williamson in not reaching out. It's just something that maybe he didn't think of or have to quite, it just didn't come to front of mind, Perk.
Yeah, but here's the question that we need to ask ourselves. Why is Zion disconnected from the team anyway? Like, you're hurt. Why you're not in New Orleans where you have the professional staff for us, the medical staff, the training staff, all the above to get everything you need right there in the organization. And here's the problem that I have is that nothing that Willie Green said was wrong. He said everything was right. Like, Zion had the most pressure on him since LeBron James as far as coming out of high school, college, or whatever the case may be. But y'all want to know the real? The real is that I think it's time for the Pelicans to relocate. I think a city like Seattle, a city like Las Vegas is more deserving of a team, of a basketball team, because I played in New Orleans, and they always are going to come second to the New Orleans Saints. I've been there. They always are going to be the little brother to the New Orleans Saints. Just think about it. Zion is a box office type guy. The Pelicans are still trying to give tickets away. Like, we watching, even when he's playing, we're watching the game and it's empty seats. Like, it would never be a basketball city, and that's okay. But I think if the NBA want to move in the right direction, they really have to consider moving this team and this organization in order for them to even keep superstars and make this franchise relevant.
I will say, Big Perk, from my understanding, it was partly the team as well as Zion Williamson that came together and decided, okay, this is where he should be. He should be in Oregon. Brian Windhorst, I know that you're all over this situation down in New Orleans. What are you hearing kind of coming out of the team?
Yeah, just to speak to what Perk said real quick, Gail Benson, the owner of the Saints and Pelicans, announced earlier this season she was going to donate the teams to the city of New Orleans for them to essentially sell a $5 to $6 to $7 billion gift when she passes away. So I don't think they're going anywhere. I think it's more likely they're getting a new arena in the next 5 to 10 years. But as far as Zion goes, his family is he and his family are obviously grappling with a choice on how to deal with his foot injury. We don't know what that choice is because the team and Zion have kept the information very tight. They're certainly entitled to doing that. But if listening to what CJ said, listening to what JJ Redick said, I think it's clear that there are connections that are frayed or broken here than what we normally see between star players and their team and star players and their training staff. And that's what I think is worrisome. But I also point out, you know, Joel Embiid played 31 games his first 3 years in the NBA because of a series of injuries. The 76ers stuck with him, signed him to a big contract that protected both sides, and I think it worked out great for him. And I still think Zion has great potential and can get back and make all of this right.
And I agree. And Perk, you know, when you mentioned, like, we got to keep it real, well, we all know, you know, when you enter the professional ranks, for me, the WNBA, for you, the NBA, it took us maybe 5 or so years to make those decisions. All right, I need a nutritionist. I need to have my own massage therapist. I might need my own osteopath or, you know, physical therapist. We made those decisions a couple years into our careers. Zion was faced on the reality early on, and that's why this shift of him removing himself, I'm not surprised because it's probably the best thing for him. It's no knock on any team's training staff, but sometimes having your own team and also your own time to make these decisions to get you back on track is the best case scenario as a professional.
Well, C.J. McCollum is speaking to reporters in New Orleans as we speak, and he just told those reporters, leave the young fella alone. That echoes sort of what C.J. McCollum had told me earlier. This is the first time that we are hearing from C.J. McCollum, and you can see there, Zion Williamson on his Instagram story, he posted earlier, this is him and his teammates saying, my dogs for life, 100. So take that for what you will, but C.J. McCollum has said, all right, let's turn the page here. He's not taking it as any ill will or ill intent.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.